Nah, testing dulu, testing. Bismillah. Oke, let's go lah. Orang ngecan, aduh, can dia pindah ke layar. Alhamdulillah. Ini Cousin electro plating.
Hey, news from Jack. There's a statewide APB out on it.
Jack's okay. He has something up his sleeve. He's not worried about being caught.
How do we help?
We go after the other side of the equation. Jack has a legion and its cronies running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
But the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon and we have to be on the other side.
Wah, anjir.
What was that?
Pasti bom nuklir tinggal.
Something big.
You think it's
Ngeri
the
anjir.
Reds? You think those Rusky sons of bitches that dropped the H-bomb on us?
Calm down, Herschel. We need to be ready for the call.
I'm not waiting for an invitation. Get in the car and head for the cloud. KGPL can give us the details on the way.
All units, 27 report.
All units, reports of an explosion. Location is south of Santa Monica, west of stand by for further. All units, car 88K reports an explosion downtown. Repeating, 88K is reporting an explosion downtown. All units, stand by for further.
Downtown? Can't be.
Dia lo tinggal nge-squat kancur gitu.
We have looters around the corner. Cuff them or put them down. We need to get this area under control.
You know, the cops, you little prick. Get that bastard, Cole! Now I get time to be looking for...
Anjir, jago. Cuma tak elang ya, kayak. Cuma tak elang.
The commander will want us at the scene. Let's go. Jesus. I've never seen nothing like this.
I wish I could say the same.
Tinggal 2 episode lagi, boy. Ya sama iya jeung ntar 1 episode terakhir.
We gotta find out what went down.
Ngeri gitu.
What in God's name happened here?
Wasn't nuclear. If it was, we'd all be dead from the radiation.
That's reassuring. What's radiation?
Everyone inside the factory was vaporized. Look at the size of that crater.
What's going on over there?
The mayor's going on television, appealing for calm.
Television? Who can afford one of those things?
Anything to go on?
You're looking at the remains of Nicholson electroplating. I have an idea of what might have caused the explosion, but I'm only guessing.
You
Have a
know,
look around the rubble, see if you come
evidence
up.
lumayan gede. Kalian tuh gede loba ya.
World's turned upside down.
And it's time for us to do our jobs.
Vaporized. Oh, brother.
Ini loba deh sana. Kalau lega jeung lumayan hese yang di dieu teh.
That's it, Mr. Mayor. We're wrapped.
Well, good. Thank you very much, son. I think it went okay.
Couple of pickups, sir, but that's...
I thought 4 fixed. This is outbreak.
Lain. Rada hese itu paling jadi paling malesin. Mencari clue. Si lo.
Hey, detective! I think I got something here.
Oke, menang naon?
Any idea what this is?
Very large egg cup? A Viking helmet? How would I know, Phelps? Try putting it back together.
Looks to me
The
like
envy
some
was
kind of
major.
machine. An airplane part, maybe.
Incidental.
Residential gitu lain berat sih. Tetap getar-getar masalahnya. Tahiji ya nggak ada lagi.
Probably not.
Oh iya. Saya tadi getar-getar mana? Ada getar-getar. Oh iya. Kan kegencet ih. Aduh, ngilu anjir. Yang getar tadi robot.
Phelps! I think I found something over here.
Hah? Oh iya.
Looks like all that's
Superior
left.
laundry.
Try the laundry tag.
Detective, you seen this yet? Come take a look.
Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here.
Mana? Kamera.
Only OSS agents use these
Spy
things.
kamera.
We'll need to get the
Ini
film
canggih
developed
saya
to see if there's
kameraan
any
kayaknya
thing.
di zaman baheula ya. Tahun 60-an gitu ya.
Any ideas, Herschel?
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
Kalem. Malah kepencet. Tomoko Okamoto
Nakamoto.
di koset.
Japanese name.
What is it?
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
H sama dengan
Know what to
K.
do with them?
Satu detil.
Maybe. They used them in OCS. His first letter to the cipher key.
Aneh deh.
The rest of the message should align itself.
Chipper mesin. sebenarnya teh iya nya. Ini karena kak dong. Atau kajeron ya? Luar mahal. Terus kumaha? Wadayeun mah ieu. Kalau orang cek lah walkthrough dah. Cek walkthrough dulu. And decoder ya unscripted message. Decoder apparatus to chipper. The message must align chipper ring element H in the outer ring with the K in the inner ring. Then turn the outer ring to the letter message. First letter message is K. Receive as N. Oh, ini putar gitu, warna kakak K S ini teka ciri naon sudah. Oh iya, S B O J L terus K environment JLK K nya Q lewat pheromone XSB X S B environment F
133 North Vermont Avenue.
biasanya emang enggak sih ya ting. Oke. Mana chip keluar nama nggak tahu apa. Close lagi. Teh wawancara tapi di mana ya? Oh, balik.
I'm Fred Nicholson.
This is your place?
What's left of it? 32 years of work up in smoke.
Run explosion.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
What exactly is this new process?
That's classified information, son.
Kudu dibentak
A lot of
soalnya.
people died here, Mr. Nicholson. I'm prepared to go to the press and tell them it was your fault. What is the new process?
A way to chemically polish aluminum. It's traditionally done by hand. It's extremely labor-intensive. The process could be worth millions.
Komoto.
Who is Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
Nggak mungkin lah.
Akamoto was involved in industrial espionage. Was she working for you or for a foreign government?
That's a ridiculous assertion. How can you possibly say she was a spy?
Evidence points ruin suggestion hasil espionage. Tadi.
How many of your other employees carry spy cameras in their handbags?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, she was selling me out.
If she wasn't a foreign spy, who could she have been working for?
There could be other plating companies. The big customers for the process are the aircraft manufacturers. Lockheed, Boeing, Hughes, North American.
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist. He approached me a few months ago with the idea for the new process.
So no one has ever done this before?
No, but it's legitimate research.
Lah, tinggal 2.
So you thought McClellan could do what no one else could do? You were prepared to take that risk?
Look, he was a trained chemist, and his ideas could revolutionize electroplating.
And you would be rich.
I'm a businessman. What's wrong with turning a buck?
You blew up 6 blocks! God knows how many people are dead.
I regret that.
That's laudable.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Nicholson. Can you send us Dr. McClellan and Miss Akamoto's personnel files?
I will if I can find them.
By the way, we also found the collar of a shirt. It has a laundry tag.
They're likely to be Dr. McClellan. The majority of people who work here don't use a laundry service.
How are we gonna look getting around in this stinkhole?
Ini kan bisa. Keluar kan nok mobil iya itu teh. Tapi bisa dipakai sih, males orang yang mau mobil kan males. Dah.
You think McClellan went up in smoke? Or is he still alive?
You'd ask the same question about Tamako Akamoto.
I guess you could.
Buat langsung kesepi anjir beres ledakan tadi.
I'm working on it.
Keep heading through this one.
Oh nyokot telepon ya. KGBL. Phelps.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please?
Of course, Detective.
Tell them I have what I believe is an aircraft part. It's polished metal, light for its size. It looks like a cone of some sort. It's stamped on the inside. P&W Wasp Major R4360.
I'll get back to you, Detective, when you check in for messages. Anything else?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire, 4766 Melrose Avenue.
Thanks for your help.
Jadi dua loh. Gampangnya belokan kiri, belok kiri ketiga. Belokan kiri ketiga, belok kiri. Nikmatin jalan lah. Wah, bisa asli ya keren pisan. Jadi menurut saya bencana gitu si orang-orang langsung rada sepi dina baru beberapa kilo lah nya beberapa ratus meter di radius eta. Di dia masih ramai, rada lumayan ramai tuh gitu. Tapi tetap masih rada sepi gara-gara bencana tadi. Bencana sih juga kecelakaan tadi, ledakan. Adil ya, sumpah. Lanjut anjing.
At the next turn, take a right.
Next turn berarti harus. Anjing.
I was kind of attached to the paint job, Cole.
Nah, sebenarnya hayang nanti katanya Eleanor dan Eleanor juga hayang gameplaynya juga GTA game. Tapi konsepnya juga Eleanor. Jadi orang tuh nyari polisi untuk ukur orang misalkan nyelesain kasus aja sembari orang jadi simulasi gitu. Oh, Sakamoto Tomoko nomor
Well,
hiji.
well. Why the cloak and dagger routine, Miss Akamoto?
Lah,
Somebody turn. Do you think I could fit in there? I couldn't fit in there.
I'd like to think you would have had something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge, Herschel. One to the head, one to the heart. Point blank.
dekat kiri. Tidak terlihat. Wah, rada ngelag ya. Ayah ngelag di beberapa saat.
Could be a class ring. James Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys. I always wanted one as a kid.
That's funny. As a kid, all I wanted was some food on the table.
Ngelag nah. Mun ngarecord make H264. Retire.
This is Biggs.
Sure.
Los Angeles
That apartment
Police.
gives you one of those when you retire.
Pinang, juga pensiunan, kalau pensiunan.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Oh, tembaknya. Ya, gelap pisan teh sakit. Sing cek kalem. Salah. Kok orang can dinaikin ya? Brightness. Nah, biar ada kaciri. Terus ada poek. Nah, ada kelihatan kan? Poek. Gelap ting lah. Sekarang mainnya di monitor ya.
Looks like we have a match.
Interesting dame, this Sakamoto. What is it exactly?
Microfilm.
Document
shrunk to the size of your thumbnail.
Rod must have amazing eyesight. Edge 525. I'll need a couple of black and white. 133 North Vermont Avenue, Wilshire. We'll need an ambulance in the corner. Probably a team from technical services as well.
Oke, beres. Siap lah. Lupa orang keserahannya candi iya kan, candi type kan. Mungkin bakal aya iya sih, kayak dinarik keadaanana lagi rada rubah. Nggak kelihatan orang. Aman dari TV juga agak jauh juga kelihatan. enak aja lumayan lah. Ini gambarnya kan emang nggak terlalu si warna pewarnaan Xbox 360 kan. Kurang. Mana ya superior laundry? Muter balik ke ada pokoknya. Saitu.
The American Century Broadcasting Company salutes our veterans and reminds you to check with your local real estate agent for
Ini aku nyokot hidden vehicle tuh. Tapi males ya.
Let's take a quick intermission for news from Washington.
Seized in a hideaway in the Chicago suburb of Skokie, Illinois, confiscated pinball machines finally take the rap.
Hidden vehicle lama. Gak usah lah ya, belokan ke depan.
They dished it out plenty, but they can't take it. One-armed bandits take up
Pan
the
belok kiri.
It's all part of a $40,000 jackpot hit by the state's attorney, which caused the indictment of 6 local officials. The funeral pyre is all set, but where are the mourners?
Superior laundry.
They can make a claim to the department.
KTI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network.
Mau diugal-ugalan. Set. Anjir. Aduh. Orang jadi pengen beli ini. Nah.
What do you need?
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags. Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
Number was J2620.
J2 genep 20.
Who is
Oscar Horse dan pick up.
Someone else.
3 jaket, 1 t-shirt.
Does he have an address?
No. Dead end. Thank you for all your help, sir. Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Detective Phelps, batch 1247, messages, please.
You need to call Ray Pinker urgently. It's ringing now.
We're on our way in.
Nix that. I got a message from Lindbergh Field. An airplane tech there identified your part.
What is it?
He said it was a prop spinner from either a Corsair or a B-50.
What?
Fits over the center of the propeller and protects the pitch gearing.
So it's a military part.
Could be, but get this. The Spruce Goose runs 8 Wasp R4360s. I think you better get over there and check it out.
You're on it. I need an address for an Oscar Hengstrom.
Checking. No residential listing for anyone by that name, Detective. Sorry.
Thanks for your help.
Oke. Udah dapat. di saving cok. Oh tinggal mentok doang sih. Dan nikmatin perjalanan.
In the grass and on the top, smooth as satin. There's no need to put
Mantul.
wartime brands. 8 out of 10 say Spencer's taste more delicious.
This is the military project, gentlemen.
Can you state your business?
Detectives,
Police.
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes' aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Detective. Without authorization from military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs, you're not still with the LAPD.
Right so, mate. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. Found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take full responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me. It's the big hangar. You can't miss it.
Oh, bilang belum
His Mapes. What's his connection to Howard Hughes?
Vernon Mapes used to work Advice. Word is he runs fuck pads for Hughes' starlets.
A pimp. Earl and Mapes would seem.
Mapes was the role model for creeps like Earl.
Follow me.
Ya error voice anjing keluar. Halo errornya kan.
Good day, miss.
Oh ya rada gelap ya. Ntar mau cek preview dulu.
That thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so. Amazing, isn't she?
So, this is the spruce.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking name. It's the H-4 Hercules to you.
You mind answering a few questions, Mr. Mapes?
Call me Vernon, kid. Fire away.
Nicholson plan explosion.
Do you know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
But you had no personal contact with any of the employees. And you have no idea what caused the explosion.
I'm in security. I handle Mr. Hughes' personal interests, if you get my meaning. I'm not directly involved in manufacturing.
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
You don't happen to wear an LA
Terlihat
do you, Mapes?
wajahnya.
Sometimes. I have a couple of those my days on the force.
Do you know the chief chemist at Nicholson Electroplating, a Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
Spin-off-nya.
We know that you were sending parts to Nicholson for testing. Question is whether you were going through Nicholson or cutting your own deal with McClellan.
Interesting theory, kid. How you gonna prove any of that?
We found a prop spinner in the wreckage. We believe it belongs to this aircraft.
We sent them some aluminum parts to test.
Howard and the Boffins were interested in this guy McClellan's theories. McClellan was cutting out Nicholson. That's not our problem.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mapes. Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
Want to take a look inside her? And her?
Ini anak gede mah. Asli nih kok. Di Nicole itu anjir. Cek wardrobe gitu. Tuh lega ya. Udah, orang cek wardrobe aja deh. Lep, buka. Phone inside the airplane, climbing the ladder, examine the pinboard. Oke, hiji cenah. Climb the ladder inside the plane. Mana plane? Tanggana titah naik kana tangga. Oh iya. Yeah. Ini side sini. Lawan kejarannya ke mana? Ini kemana kan? Mana anjir? Inside the plane climbing pinboard. Oh ST. Aya loba tangga teh. Iya. Klaim tangga kan. Tangan mana sih? Tangan harap merenya. Salah. Tangga iya. Something. Alcohol lesson oil. Oke. Terus di jero cina.
Latitude 24 degrees 15 minutes north, longitude 76 degrees 0 minutes west. West. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north.
Northnya ke mana sih? Oh latitude nata
76
24
degrees west.
kalian 24 sebenarnya 24
15
15
minutes north. Degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north.
24 15 jeung 7 genep gitu
76 degrees west.
7 genep
24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Let's see where this is exactly. Bahamas. Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
The Bahamas. Oh, the office second floor sana. Kantor lantai 2. Itu ya kali itu. Tangga ya dong kuduna.
Junk.
Lain. Foto sana. Oh iya. Oh lah ini foto ini. Seru sih. Oh iya orang. Nah, iya channel foto.
That is Marie, the body McDonald.
The body McDonald.
Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does.
Is that a Pratt & Whitney 4360?
Sure is. You know your motors.
Do you mind if I take a look at the prop spinner?
We're getting her ready for sea trials, so be quick about it.
What is the oily covering on the metal?
We coat the aluminum parts in linseed oil to preserve it from oxidization.
Ayah, taruh.
Let's see what Pinker has for us. He's probably done.
Thanks for the tour, Mapes.
Always happy to help the department. Hey, don't I know your face from the papers? You're the cop that's stripping that German broad.
Nah, I think you got the wrong guy, Vernon.
Oke, lanjut. Dan Bu, langkung ah. Badai, wih. Mobil itu masih diparkir. Kemana? Kita balik kan tadi tuh. Tapi tuh sayar. Kalau yang lebih.
Was selling his new process to Hughes and cutting out Nicholson. You know the way. You can drive.
Jauh. Di fast travel.
Looks that way. But this would never go all the way up to Hughes. You would have middlemen doing this stuff.
Someone like Mapes?
The word middleman was invented for guys like Mapes.
Goddamn captain's making me resubmit the paperwork.
Any messages for me, Hopkins?
Not many you'd want to hear. Newspapers wanting interviews and rookies cussing you out, mostly.
Nothing else.
Pinker wants you in tech services. Maybe you'll be more popular downstairs.
Kawan downstairs. Why? Mana downstairs?
I've been in this job 20 years. I never try hiring a lawyer.
Hey, Cole. You're not winning any popularity contests upstairs, you know.
Mouthpiece took script off me at grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Where do you stand?
I think you're a good cop, but I try and stay out of politics.
Everybody tries to stay out of politics, Ray.
Well, don't quote me on it, but I'm hoping that Parker will get the job and clean this place up. I have your photographs. You can use the magnifier. There's quite a lot of detail.
Very funny.
I think you're right, Ray. We have our man. You take a nice photo, Phelps.
Watcher a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
It's already on its way.
Howard Hughes, millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy.
Mapes,
ex-dirty cop, and business fixer.
Oh, si Mapes.
I found a similar tie pin along with a dead guy in a fridge.
Nah.
Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan. Too bad they blew the place to hell. Is this McClellan? Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? With my eyesight?
Nah, ya. Kemarin.
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment? Use the eyedropper in front of you. One drop from each of the bottles on the desk. Place the drops in the Petri dish.
Goblok.
It's okay, guys. Just a little experiment.
Can you guys knock it off? Everyone's still jumpy from that bang this morning.
Very funny, Ray. You just took a couple years off my life expectancy.
Did the same trick to me about an hour ago.
So that was the stuff that caused the explosion?
I think so. Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil. You could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using a 100-gallon vat.
Tilu tetesnya sakit tuh ceramun sia sagalon, 300 galon sok mah. Topi orang mana topi?
McClellan's patent application. So we have McClellan raising a patent and selling to Hughes, and Akamoto copying the details for Lockheed. Where does that leave Nicholson?
With a great big hole in the ground.
Mana udah kebaca. Oke.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
See him? I saw his picture. He worked that case in the basement.
Extra, extra, read all about it. An Englishman.
Tapi itu bisa itu bisa interaksi tetap. Kurang lah tetap.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
You drive si tenang. Betulan harana.
Stinks of petroleum.
Avgas, if I'm not mistaken. It's all around the floor.
Ya, non ya. Train words are land.
Hangstrom is flying today on
Transport
TWA.
island.
Hangstrom is dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
Bahama.
I'm just cleaning up. Hangstrom and McClellan are the same man.
Hangstrom and McLaren are the same.
The gas, Cole, the gas! We gotta get out of here right now! Look, by the stove! Shoot the gas line, Cole, we're out of here!
Udah, nanu ditembak anjir. Ditembak. Bangsat tuh. Besar.
Look, by the stove! Shoot the gas line, Cole, we're out of here! Over here, the window! Get out of there! There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us.
Si mepes. Paling males yang ada benda gue. Oh males ya. Ceri. Kemana? Jalan mana ngalengit anjing? Hah? Jalan kereta sama pagi itu lah anjing sumpah ngelengitnya gancang cok asli tak ngeselin. Aku dia kanan kiri dia
there, Phelps. Move in. Shit. You security men, Cole. Stay on Mace. Knock them off the road if you have to, but stay on that fucker. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Kalau. Ini bukan nama.
One traffic stop. Cover.
Kalau. Santuy. Siap santuy. Set.
Get in close and steer the car.
Bangsat. Lah, kemana? Oh, ka dia.
We're gonna have to go through all the security men first. I hope you're ready for a fight, Cole.
Wah, anjir, ngelawan milit. Iya, kan? Polis. Ya, meremehkan laki lu kumaha ya.
Stay down.
Anjir, rem bro.
Stay in cover. Dead man.
Keluar. Anjir, air di luhur.
Lay down some cover and fire. Get in cover.
Tak jadi jalan mana tuh, sumpah. Tidak terlihat. Asli.
Stay in cover!
Agar kecil.
You're covered!
Tidak terlihat anjing. Udah deket kan?
I got you.
Sampai.
Now I'm in trouble. Worse than a war zone.
Stay down!
Gila tuh. Anjing, akurasi 100%. Ngeri gitu.
You're gonna have to explain this to me again. So the guy at the chemical plant, he's planning on selling his magic formula to another company and skipping town with his assistant, but he blows himself up before he can manage it. So why the dead body in the refrigerator?
Mapes, Captain. He was eliminating all competitors for the process. When it went bang, he burnt down the apartment to remove all connection between Hughes and the plant.
Mapes, right. I remember Vernon Mapes. The guy had good, honest cops hanging their heads in shame. Glad he's finally out of commission. I don't know if it'll do you any good, Phelps, but between the spruce goose and half the city exploding, I just have made the case of the decade.
Oke, menjelang akhir cerita.
And a good morning to you too, Elsa. You look radiant.
Thank you, Doctor.
We haven't been seeing much, Elsa. You've been missing appointments.
I'm sorry. I've been feeling much better.
Very good to hear. And what has brought about?
And in my life, he's convinced me to fight my addiction.
Ah, the policeman from the newspapers. How has he coped with his fall from grace?
He can finally see things from a human perspective, rather than the ivory tower he created for himself. It's making him stronger. It's making me stronger helping him.
You wouldn't make a bad analyst yourself.
Emang orang apa?
Should we swap seats?
Kurus setting harus. Emang
We're both finding we have a lot to live up to.
Belum orang
And what is that?
iya sih iya
In my case,
sekolah.
he went through hell along with me and still came out smiling. In Cole's case, his friend, Jack Kelso.
Kelso?
You've heard of him?
No, I just like the sound of his name.
Cole and Jack are working on a case together.
Is Jack a policeman too?
No, he works for the district attorney.
What?
He's a special investigator. I thought you didn't know him.
I have never met the gentleman in question.
He has been looking into Lou's case. Cole thinks it might be linked to some fires he's investigating. You look pale, Doctor.
It's cold in here, Elsa. I think I'll close the window. Why are you looking at me like that, Elsa?
You arranged for Lou to work at Elysian Fields, Doctor.
Your fears are unfounded. I meet many people in my line of work. There are many ways that people can be helped. Finding them work is just one of them.
Oh,
I don't believe you, Doctor.
emang ada satu ending doang.
I've seen you with Monroe at that club.
I'm sorry that you have come to that conclusion, Elsa.
Yang cuma ada beberapa kasus doang. Beberapa kasus cuma ada satu ending. Tapi orang dulu udah sama ending ternyata. Ditumbuk goblok makan gitu. Dokter goblok anjing.
Cole the policeman and Jack the investigator. It's an unfortunate grisly end.
Payahan aja si dokter mah. Lebok si bangsat.
I've come to help you, Doctor. To help you cross over. All your sins will be forgiven in the next life.
Lah, sini diculik. Si Elsana. Diculik atau diselamatkan? Diculik cek kurang sih. Kang poho deui ini nanti cerita garis atau nah. Tapi endingnya orang geus apa not berarti cuma satu. Tapi endingnya rada ngeselin sih sebenarnya. Oke, a different kind of war. Last case. Berarti yang lanjut di last part orang ada. Orang mau istirahat dulu. Mau makan dulu 10. Ntar jika dibagi 2 video sih. Langsung udah beresin lagi, langsung record lagi. Tapi tinggal recordnya jika meres kena Noire dulu deh. Udah tamat, mantap lah pokoknya mah. See you next video. Emang pamit, ciao.